Question number 8. Show that sum of the first two n natural numbers is n times 2n plus 1. First n natural numbers, 2n natural numbers. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus likewise up to 2n. So when we add, we want to show that this is equal to n times 2n plus 1. From the previous example number 7, we know that for natural numbers, Sm equal m divided by m times m plus 1 divided by 2. This is the formula. Now here instead of m equal to n. So 2n terms. So S2n equal m instead of 2n, then 2n plus 1 divided by 2, that is 2 to 2 cancel out, n times 2n plus 1. Now we'll work differently this one with the equation, the first initial equation. Why I did use m in the previous formula? Because they are referring n here. So likewise, so the partial sum formula, instead of Sn, I am going to write Sm equal m divided by 2, 2a plus m minus 1 times d. Usually we put n because they are referring n here. So because of that, I changed the formula to m. Change the letter n to m. Now with this series, natural series, a equal 1, d equal 1, and we need to find 2n terms addition. So we'll apply to this formula because we need S2n. So S instead of m, that is 2n equal m. M means 2n over 2. 2. A is 1 plus m. M is again 2n. 2n minus 1 times d is 1 again. This is cancel out n. 2 plus 2n minus 1, that is n minus 1 plus 2, that is plus 1, n times 2n plus 1. Question number 9. Prove that the sum of the first n odd numbers is n square. First n odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and dot dot. So 1 plus, now it is a series up to n. When you add, the answer is n square. This is what we want to show. Then n terms, so we are going to work out the addition of n terms. Instead of using Sn formula, I'm going to use the same formula but with a different symbol. Instead of n, I put m. Sm equal m divided by 2, 2a plus m minus 1 times d. Instead of m, you can put any other symbol, because I don't want to get mixed n and both this n and this n here. Now a is 1, d is 2, 3 minus 1, the common difference, and m is now n terms. So we'll apply here s instead of m equal n, then n divided by 2 2a mean 1 plus m minus 1 n minus 1 times d value is again 2. Now we'll simplify n over 2. 2 plus I'll expand this one 2 times n 2 times 1 and this is cancel out. So n over 2 times 2n 2 to 2 cancel out. N times n is n square. Question number 10. The fifth term of the arithmetic series is 33. The 10th is 68. The sum of first n terms is 2225. Show that this one and this one. So when you look at this sum, like if you get this kind of sum in the exam, or usually you don't know what to do, the things you need to do is write the data first. The fifth term of the arithmetic series, so there is a series, we don't know that, and the fifth term, so term 5, fifth term is given 33, and the 10th term T10 is given 68, and then nth term, the sum of the first nth term, basically Sn, partial sum of n terms is 2225. Now what you need to do, part A, you can see a equation without the numbers, without only n. So this is the only one we have with the n. And now those are three equations. So we have to complete those three equations, and we have to eliminate the unknowns we initiated. Then or we put, then we will get the answer. So term 5, the standard formula for term is, I insert since n is C, I write T m equal a plus m minus 1 d. Usually we write Tn equal a plus n minus 1 d, but because of this n, I change like this. Now m value is 5, a value is a, we don't know, d value is we don't know, we'll leave as it is. We'll substitute here now. T instead of m5 equal a plus m, we know 5 minus 1 times d. So T5 value we know, that is 33 equal a plus 5 minus 1 4 d. So we have one equation now. The second one, the same thing. Tm equal a plus m minus 1 times d. Then m equal 10, a the same a, d the same d, same series we are considering. So T10 equal a plus, because m is 10 now, a as it is, and 10 minus 1, d is 1 again, d is as it is. So T10 value we know that it is 68, a plus 9 d. Now we have two equations, two unknown, we can find simply a and d. Actually I will take this is 1 and this is 2, and I will 2 minus 1. Then you can see that 68 minus 33 become 35. A to A cancel out, and 9d minus 4d. Actually we have to write this one, we can't do like this. 68 minus 33, a plus 2 left, 1 left. then 2 right, 1 right. So 2 equation right, a plus 9d minus a plus 4d. Then simplify a plus 9d minus a minus 4d, and this is 68, 35. A to a cancel out. 5d equal 35, d equals 7. When d equals 7, we can calculate from 1, from 1, uh, a plus 4d equal 33, a equal 33 minus 4d, so a equal 33 minus 4 times d mean 7, 33 minus 28. So a value is 5 and d is 7. Now we know a and d. We'll substitute here now. Sm equal m divided by 2 2a plus m minus 1 times d. Now m equal n, and a we found out the series now, that is 5, and the common difference is 7. So 5 plus 7 12, 12 plus 7 19. So likewise a is 5, d is 7, and we'll substitute now. Sm is given, Sn is n divided by 2. Instead of n, we are putting now n. 2 times 5 plus n minus 1 times d. d is 7. Now Sn value we know that 2225, n divided by 2, this is 10 plus 7, n minus 7. So n divided by 2, that is 7 n plus 3 equal to 225. Let's cross multiply this one. 4450, and then I'll expand 7 times n, 7 square plus 3n. So 7 square plus 3n minus 4450 equal 0. Part B, we have to simplify this one. We will use the formula n equal minus b minus 3 plus or minus b square 3 square minus 4 times a times c is minus 4450 divided by 2 times 7. So from the calculator we will get the answer 25 or minus 25.42. So n can't be a negative number, so n equal 25. Question number 11. An arithmetic series is given by like this, and find the number of terms in the series in terms of k. So we want to find number of terms in terms of k. So this is the first term, second term, third term. Assume we have p terms here. So then this is the pth term. So the pth term we know that is 303. We can write, we know n terms, Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d. So we can write the p term. So Tp equal a plus p minus 1 times d. Now, do we know a, do we know d? Now we can find a and d. Okay, from first of all, okay, I'll leave as it is. So A is k plus 1, D is, we'll find 2k plus 3 minus k plus 1, that is 2k plus 3 minus k minus 1, that is k plus 2. So D is k plus 2. Now from here TP is A is k plus 1 plus P minus 1 times D is k plus 2. We'll simplify a bit. So k plus 1 plus I will multiply by P because I like to separate P. P times k plus 2 and then this is plus P and then minus 1 times k plus 2. So then k plus 1 plus P times k plus 2 and I take minus k, I am expanding with minus 1, minus 2. So this is cancelled out and minus 2 plus 2. So P times k plus 2 and then minus 1. I will take this is 2, then from 1 and 2. TP equal 303 and TP also equal P times k plus 2 minus 1. Then we'll find P. So bring minus 1 to other side. This is going to be 303. 303 plus 1 equal P times k plus 2. 304 equal P times k plus 2. So P equal 304 divided by k plus 2. Part B, we need to find the sum of the series. We know sum of n is given by n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. We can write by looking at this sum of p. Sp equal p divided by 2, 2a plus p minus 1 times d. Instead of n, I change with p. The other equation is, we can write, I can see the last term, we can write the sum of term, n term in the different way. Sn equal n divided by 2 a plus l, taking the last term. So basically from here we break this one 2a, then a plus n minus 1 d. So a plus n minus 1 d we took as l, that is the last term. So then instead of in terms of p, we can write Sp equal p divided by 2 a plus l last term. So p, we know what is the p. Actually, we found out that is 304 over k plus k over 2 and a is k plus 1 and l is 303. So 304 over k plus 2, this is k plus 404. I think yeah, and I divide I miss this half, so divide by 2. So this is going to be 152 over k plus 2 times k plus 404. So I can see in the answer k denominator is there, but I can't see 152. Then I have to multiply. I can see that 152 plus and then 464 We have to write actually 152 times 404. So 152 k plus the value is there 46208 over k plus 2. So that is part B. Part C, that they have given Sn equal 2568. Actually, no no place where we can see that the relationship with n, so we have to assume. In our case we talk about p, so it has to be sp equal to 568, and we found out sp equal 152k plus 46208 over k plus 2. So then sp equal this one and sp equal this one, hence 152k plus 46208 over k plus 2 equal 2568. 2568, then cross multiply and we have to simplify to k plus 46208 equal k plus 2 times 2568. So 2568k plus 2 times 8 is 16. 152k plus 46208. Then this is 2568 minus 152 times k over 46208. 46208. I bring this one to left side, 5136, and 2416k. This is 41072, and then k equal 41072 divided by 2416, and the answer should be 17. Question number 12. Uh, Calculate the sum of part A. We need to calculate the sum of this one. We know the last term. Assume there are n terms. We know the last term. Assume there are p terms. The p terms. The pth one is 99. Now we know the nth term, Tn equal a plus n minus 1d. So p term is Tp equal a plus p minus 1 times d. Now we know a equal 3 and d equal 3 minus 6 minus 3, 3. So we'll apply here. Tp equal a 3 plus p minus 1 times 3. And then our plan is to find the how many terms there are, then we can simplify. Um, and the p term we know that is 99. So this is 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 we can write 3 times p minus p minus 1 times 3 equal 99. So let's simplify. I can see I can simplify everything with 3. So this is 1 become p minus 1 equal 33. Then minus 1 to plus 1 cancel out, p equal 33. So there are 33 terms, and the 33rd term is 99. Now we write the addition is 33 equal uh, 33 over 2 plus I'm going to use this one Sn equal n divided by 2 a plus l. A is first term is 3 and last term is 99. So this is 33 over 2 times 102. So 33 times 51, 1683. Part B, 4p, 8p. So this is the sequence. We need to find the number of terms. Assume there are m terms. So mth term is 400, which is Tm is 400. Also, we can write m terms in terms of uh, A and D. The star A is 4p and the common difference D is 8p minus 4p, which is 4p again. So this is A plus m minus 1 times D. So T m equal A value is 4p plus m minus 1 as it is D also for 4p. Now from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2 I can write 4p plus m minus 1 times p equal 400. So I can see that I can divide by 4. This is become p. This is m minus 1 times p. I will write from p here. And this is 400 divided by, that is 100. So then p plus pm minus p uh, equal 400 minus p plus p cancel out. Pm equal 400. We need number of terms m. 400 over p. But then there's a small correction. 400 divided by 4 is 100. So this is 100 and 100 over p. Part 2, we want to find this sum of m terms. Sum of n terms we know is n equal, we have two formulas, n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d, but n equal a plus l, so I'm going to use this one. So with m terms, Sm equal m divided by 2 a plus l. So m divided by 2, a is 4p and l is 400, because we know that last term, that's why I use this one. And m also we know that 100 over p over 2. So 4p plus 400. So this is going to be 50 over p over 4p plus 400. Then we can multiply 50 times 4, 200, and I can 200p plus 20,000 over p. So we'll separate this one. 200 200p over p plus 20,000 over p. P to p cancel out. So 200 plus 20,000 over p. And here 100 over p divided by 2. 100 over p divided by 2. 100 over p multiplied by half. So this is 50 over p. Part C. 12 first term, second term. So we want to find the 80th term. 80th term. So first term, second term, 80th term. So we know that nth term is Tn equal a plus n minus 1 times d. So 80th term equal a plus 80 minus 1 times d. So a equal 3p plus 2 and d equal 5p plus 3 minus 3p plus 2. So that is going to be 2p plus 1. So we'll apply here T8 equal a 3p plus 2 plus 80 minus 1 times 2p plus 1. So 3p plus 2 plus this is 79 times 2p plus 1. This is 3p plus 2, 79, 80 times 260 minus 258p plus 79. So this is going to be 158, 161p plus 81. Question number 13. There's a pattern. This is the first row, second row, third row. First row you need 6, and the second row you need 11 sticks, and the third row you need 16. And the question part A asking for nth row how many sticks you need. So basically this is 6, 11, 16, and first term, second term, nth term. Nth term we know Tn equal a plus n minus 1 d. So a equals 6 plus n minus 1 times d, common difference. So a equals 6 and d equal 11 minus 6, which is 5. So then 6 plus 5 times n, 5n minus 5, that is 5n plus 1. So we need, for nth term, we need 5n plus 1 sticks, nth row. For 30th row, we need 5 times 30 plus 1. For 100 row, we need 5 times 100 plus 1. Part B, she is continuing like this, and she wanted to know that the 10th row, how many sticks she need to make the 10th row. So nth row, we need 5n plus 1. When n equal 10, t 10th, 5 times 10 plus 1, that is 50 plus 1, 51. For 10th one, she need 51. Actually, we have to continue up to now. How many total she need? It means we want to find S50 equal. We know that Sn equal n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d, and S50 or n divided by 2a plus l. Since we know the last term is 51, we can use this one. 50 divided by 2, a is 6 and l is 51. So 50 times 57 over 2, that is 25 times 27, that is um, sorry, this is not 50 terms, she need 10 terms, right? So then S10, this is N10, 10 divided by 2, so which is 5 times 57, that is 285. Now Jonah is continuing to make, and she got maximum amount of 1029 sticks. So how many? First row, second row, third row. Likewise, she has sticks to complete up to k, and not for k plus 1. It means total sk should be less than or equal to 1029, and sk plus 1 is not less than 1029. No, sk plus 1 other way greater than 1029. So we can use this equation. Sk mean we can write k divided by 2, 2a plus k minus 1 times d less than or equal 1029. K over 2, 2 times a is 6, and k minus 1 times d is 5, less than 1029. Now we have to simplify this one. K minus 1, k over 2, this is 12, this is 5k minus 5. This I will multiply by 2, cross multiply, uh, and k times 5k plus 7, 12 minus less than 2058, then 5k square plus 7k minus 2058 less than or equal to 0, and we can break this one with 5k plus 21 and minus 98 less than or equal to 0 from Cal, and yes, now we have to solve this inequality. So this is a quadratic equation, and You can see this value should be minus 21, and this is 98 over 5, and the graph is less than 0 in between here. So the maximum value should be, we can't get negative, so 98.5 is okay, equal 98 over 5, that is 19.6, and approximately 20. Then actually we have two options. One is 9 19 and 20, so we have to rework um, s20 equal 20 over 2, 2 times 6 plus n minus 1, 20 minus 1 times d equal 5, so 10 12 plus 19 times 5, and 10 times this is 12, this is 5 times 10 50 95, and 10 times 95 105 107. So this amount is less than 1029. That's fine. So we can take 20 because still it is less than uh, this amount.